In this video, I managed to get into the back room of the charity shop and pick up a few steals before they reached the shop floor. I've also had a little look on Facebook Marketplace for the first time in like ages, but I've managed to find a couple of decent listings and I picked them up, so I'll take you through them. There's a few sales mixed in throughout the video, so let's see what's sold and let's get on with it. Hey guys, Ian, the master of pieces here, and you know what, it has been absolutely scorching this weekend, hasn't it? So I've been spending a fair bit of time in the garage where it's a little bit cooler, sorting out some stuff I picked from the charity shop, getting some listings done, doing my picking, doing my packing, doing all that good stuff. And this video is worth sticking around for because for me, it's what part-time eBay reselling is all about. First up, I made a really sweet find in the charity shop, and actually when I was chatting through it with the lady behind the till, you know, why I liked it, why it caught my eye, she said, well, go and have a look out the back because we've got tons of other stuff like it. And I did, and I filled a bag full, so I can't wait to show you that one. And I actually had a little look on Facebook Marketplace. I have not touched Marketplace for ages. And that's simply because I've been having a fair bit of luck in the charity shop. I haven't needed to explore that sourcing avenue. And I was quite glad that I did have a look because I managed to find two really good deals. Picked them up today, which is Sunday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to listing them as well because hopefully they should be bringing a bit of money too. I've also got a fair few sales to show you. All of it is sold from Friday to Sunday. I've got 16 in total, which isn't too bad for me. You know, it wasn't too long ago I would have been happy with 8 or 9 sales across a weekend, but that goes to show how my eBay business is scaling. And actually 15 to 16 sales, it's okay. It's not too bad, but I still want more. And actually, the more I buy from the charity shop's marketplace, the more I list, the more I sell. And it is just scaling and growing, and I like the way all of it is happening. So let me take you through what happened on Friday first. Let's go for it. So Friday afternoon, on the way back from getting my hair cut, I popped into the charity shops, and I'm glad I did because this time I was able to have a look out the back. I was able to go behind the scenes and just have a look at some of the stuff that was on the shelf. And if I fancied any of it, the lady said that she'd just price it up there and then and I could have it. And I have found some absolute crackers. But the way all this came about, right, is I was looking around the shop and I found this game called Shop. I've never seen it before. It's by MB Games, so it's a pretty popular brand. But I think that this is pretty rare because there's none up on eBay. Now, whether that just means it's just a bad game, I don't know, and no one bought it. I've done a bit of Googling and it should go for about 20 quid if all the pieces are there. And I went to the till, gave her my $1.99 and just tried to start a bit of conversation with her and said, oh, I love seeing these old games, you know, you don't always see them around. And she was like, stick your head around the corner, have a look out the back. If you see any board games you like, bring them here and we'll get them priced up. And I'm glad I did, because the first one I saw out the back was Pac-Man. This is the second one I've picked up in a month. I've never seen it ever before that. And yeah, I found another one. Now this one isn't complete. There's only one ball missing. Everything else is in there. Now the box is in a lot better condition than what the other box I sold. And I sold that for about 25 quid, something like that. So again, for $1.99, I'll be trying for 25 quid for that. This is a random one. It's called the Donkey and the Carrot. Now, I have never heard of that at all. It's by Spears up there, which is a pretty popular brand. That's more similar to the modern logo. They've obviously had a bit of a rebranding. I got a feeling this is from the 70s. And sold listings are anywhere between 10 and 20 quid because this doesn't come around very often. So I guess when you're selling it, you can sell it for whatever price you want. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a crack. I'm not actually going to play it, but you know, yeah, see how we get on with it. This was a decent one. This is an old school Fisher-Price kids toolkit. And inside here we have got loads of little drill bits, a ruler, a drill which you wind up on the side and it spins so it still works. That's great. It's got the original sticker on it. Again, 2 quid. Everything. She just priced it up 2 quid. Everything for 2 quid. That should go for 11 or 12 pounds plus postage. But this was a nice little find here. Check this out. This is the Get Along Gang Clubhouse Caboose set. It's basically just that. It's like a big plastic shell which you open up and it becomes a little, I guess it's like a little camping cabin type thing. But there's loads of these figures in there as well, and they shouldn't actually be in there, so it's a bonus to find them. So for £2, this could go anywhere 25 to 35 plus postage ish. I have got the box, obviously, because there it is, and these don't always come with the box, so that'll have a bit of value to it as well. But yeah, I was always going to pick that up. And the final thing I picked up, it was just on the shelf. I thought I'd just give it a punt. Look at this. This is a little Tomy camcorder. It's from 1984, so it's pretty old school. You pull the handle down here, point you through there, click that, and we're recording. It's got a little zoom function. You can change some colours, but that should go for about 11 to 12 quid plus postage. Not bad for 50p, eh? So I'm glad that I was able to go behind the scenes in the charity shop. I really enjoyed it, and now because I've got to know the lady a bit more whenever I see her in there again, she might let me go out there next week. Let's wait and see. So now let's do some picking, and I'll show you everything that's sold on Friday. First up, I sold a jigsaw. And this one I only picked up yesterday from the charity shop. It's brand new in the box, a 2,000 piecer. The brand is Hay, and this one sold for £16 plus postage. Only paid £3 for it, and it's gone on the global shipping program over to Holland. Yeah, good start. Brand new, it should have been 30 euros. There we are, look at that. Is that euros or pounds? That's euros. So yeah, that must be a pretty decent brand. Next up, let's get this one. I sold my last set of KitchenAid slicers, dicers, shredders, whatever they are, no idea. But to me, I paid £5 each for these, and I bought 4 of them. So I'm 20 quid in, and each one is sold for about £25 plus postage. This one went for 26 plus postage. So that's £20 into £100 plus postage. Pretty chuffed with that. Yeah, KitchenAid, great brand to look out for. You don't see it very often, but when you do, pick it up. Next up, I sold a couple of these. Now these are the Eagle Moss Marvel figures. These have not been shifting at all. So when someone made an offer for both of these, I really considered it. It was a bit lower than what I wanted, but even so, these two have sold for £30 all in together. So Captain Marvel, he's the most valuable. I was looking for about 25 quid all in for him. And this one is called Beta Ray Bill. I was looking for about 16, 17 quid. But I was happy to compromise, like I said, because they weren't shifted. That one does have a bit of damage on the bottom of his foot there. So I'm pretty pleased with that. We're still nowhere near making profit yet on that whole bundle. But hopefully this should spark them along. Next up, we got some media. And I keep all my media in here. That's the first one there. We sold this WWE Undertaker The Phenom DVD. That one went for £6 plus postage, and I picked this up in a bundle, 3 DVDs for £1. So yeah, chuffed with that one. Next up, we sold something from, there they are, 2 from the Poke Pickup. We sold the Wii Sports and the Wii Sports Resort combined in the one cardboard sleeve. That one went for £15 plus postage. And this Lego Star Wars for Xbox 360 Complete Saga. It's got the instruction manual in there. The disc is a bit ropey, it's a bit scratched, but still works. That one went for £4.50 plus postage. And the final sale we had today was, this is probably sale of the day, right? It's this beast of a box here. That there. This is called Tomy Clever Clogs, and what it is basically a big magnetic board which you put batteries in, and in the middle there's a little turning piece, and then all you do is put all these plastic colourful magnets on there. They're magnetic as well, and they all spin round. They're all on bearings. Pretty cool. I haven't really seen many of these about at all, and I paid £3 for this because there was a ton of battery acid damage in there, but I cleaned all that out, and this has actually gone to America on the global shipping program. And the reason it's sold there, right, is because in America this isn't called Clever Clogs over there, it's called Gearation. So in my listing title I put Clever Clogs Gearation, so the Americans would know that this is what I was selling. And yeah, it's got the instructions in. The box is in reasonable condition. It's a bit of sun damage on there, but £30 plus postage. Not too bad for a £3 investment. So all in all, it's been a pretty busy Friday, really. I want to get all of this stuff packed up because who knows what it's going to be like Saturday and Sunday. But if I can get them in the post office tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, it means Monday I'm only dealing with what sells on the weekend. So better get packing. So I'm actually going to post this clever cogs box inside of another cardboard box just to give it a bit more protection. So I have dug out this old IKEA box here, but the reason I want to show you this, right, is this is so satisfying. Here is the original fold in the edge of the box, and when I just tuck that up there, that fits in there absolutely perfectly. Don't you just love it when stuff like that happens? So it's Sunday afternoon. It is absolutely roasting in here, but I've just picked some up off Facebook Marketplace, and you know what a marketplace is like. If something good comes up and you haven't messaged within the first 5 minutes, it's gone like that. And luckily last night I was browsing on there and I was just there, right time, right place. Got my message in early. It was actually up for 2 hours, to be fair, so it wasn't like a super hot thing. But the guy has been chasing me today saying, am I coming round, because he's had a bit more interest, and I'm glad I did come round because it's a good solid pickup. But now I've got to drive off to another part of the city to pick up another bundle, and this one's been hanging around for a long time on Marketplace. It's been up there for well over a week, and I don't know why, because if all's good with it, there should be a fair whack of profit in that one as well. So, you know, Facebook is a funny place, isn't it? You know, usually you think, right, if you're not there and then you don't get anything, but there are still some bundles out there. So let me head over, let's pick this one up, let's get back to the garage, and I'll run you through both of these Marketplace pickups. And the first Marketplace pickup we made was this really cool blind skateboard, and I love the graphics on the deck. You've got Kenny from South Park as the Grim Reaper, and you know what, Blind is a really respected skateboard maker. This is not just a Sports Direct special here, and we've got official Blind trucks, blind bearings and blind wheels as well, so they are really neat. And this has hardly been used. We've got a little bit of scuffing around the tail there, a little mark on Kenny there, but that's it. And this is quite an old skateboard, and this has just been stored away in the garage, hardly used. And you can tell because there's a bit of rust coming on some of the bolts here. Some of the screws on the top there, they've got a bit of rust. So this has been stored in the garage. It's got a bit damp. But you know what? I paid 35 quid, and that is an absolute steal for this type of skateboard. Now, brand new, this would have cost about 70 to 80 pounds. And the way you can sell these, you can part them out. You could sell the trucks, the bearings and the wheels as a pair for about 30 quid plus postage, and then sell the deck again for 40-50 quid. Or you could sell it as one complete set for what, 70 pounds maybe. So either way, I'm going to be looking to double my money, something like that. But you know what, I've got my Zoo York board up there, I've got a couple of penny boards up there. I'm thinking of doing a little skateboard display, so this one I might shift it, but I'll probably end up keeping it. Right, I'm going to spin the camera around now and I'll show you this second pickup. And the second bundle is in this bag here, and it cost me £20. Now this was up for well over a week on Marketplace, and I cannot believe it because there is a ton of profit here, and I've picked out the best ones already, and here we go. We had a huge bag full of cars, trucks, monster trucks, buses, you name it, it was in there. But these are what caught my eye for the original listing, because I've sold a lot of Hot Wheels, Monster Jam, monster trucks before, and on average these go for about £5 plus postage each. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 quid. Already there, and these have been really well looked after. You can see they've got lots of little small bits that's got ears and tails and tongues. Look at that dude there, he's got a couple of swords, he's got horns. They're all complete. None of the axles were bent, so that is made the pickup already. But there were also loads of Disney cars from the film, and in this bag here, these are the ones that were all a bit rough around the edges, a bit scratched, they're missing spoilers, they're pretty low value, but even so that bag would go for a tenner. And these are the ones that are worth between £5 to £10 each. So you've got a nice blue coach there, a double decker, some off-roaders there, a fire engine there, all in pretty reasonable condition. That's from a different TV show, a kids show. That guy's called Blazy. Go for £6 plus postage. So just that alone is going to make me a fair whack of profit. And then what is left in the bag is loads of old buses, old Hot Wheels cars. None of them are really worth anything. Yeah, they're all a bit rough around the edges. Yeah, so there's no point in trying to sell anything like that off individually. I could do one big auction and get rid of it that way, but it's never going to fetch much money. So everything in this bag is going to go to my mum's after school club, so all the children are going to have some new cars to play with. Now, the reason I think that listing was still available is because I think a lot of resellers are put off from selling those small value items, the ones that will still make you a bit of profit, but not the massive big hitting items that are going to make you £50, £100 at a time. And I think these smaller items are very, very relevant and very, very real to resellers. Now, I do check a lot of Instagram posts, and there are a lot of people commenting saying, look, there's no point in focusing on the ones that are only going to make you £2, £3. It's not worth the time, blah, blah, blah. Now, I think that if people have that attitude, they are missing out on a lot of money. Look, that Hot Wheels bundle there, that's going to turn £20 into £70. And yet, what does it take? 2-3 minutes to do one listing? You can create one listing, copy it, change a few pictures. It takes hardly any time. And if you're making £2, £3, £4 profit per listing, you're getting through a fair few listings an hour. That's a decent hourly return. So I am not one that is going to turn away from those small value items, because I'm at a point now where I can list things quite quickly. So yeah, I think it's always worthwhile looking out for those items. But of course, if I do see some of those big hitters, I'm not going to say no to them. Right, let me show you what else sold this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. So let's go through and pick some orders. First up, I sold a big set of Playmobil. And I keep this one in here. So I picked up 4 sets of Playmobil for about £5, or was it £6? Something like that. I didn't pay much for them. And this is the last one to sell. In this bag here, we have got a fire engine, plus loads of firemen, lots of different accessories. There it is there. I'm not going to get it all out, because the last time I did that, went all over the floor, and it took me ages to find everything again. But that one in there, that sold for £24 plus postage. Good sale, that, and a great start to the weekend. Next up, I sold a Minecraft Xbox 360 game, which was up here. I got this as part of the last poker pickup. This is going on the global shipping program over to Italy, and that went for £5 plus postage. Third sale, I sold that Ertor Britain's John Deere tractor, and I kept that one down here. So I paid 50p for it. I listed it up for £12 plus postage. Took an offer of £10 plus postage because, yeah, the roof comes off. It's got a few little bits missing. The bonnet's missing. Yeah, it's not in the best condition. So I thought, take a tenner for it. And from 50p, you know, I'm happy with that bit of profit there. Stick that up there. Next up, we've got some books. So I sold the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. Now, if you buy these used, they're not worth selling as a bundle, really. You don't make much money. But I found these sealed. I paid £1.50 for the sealed box set of books, and they have gone for £15 plus postage. Couldn't believe it, I know, mad. But I'm going to look out for sealed trilogies or, you know, quite recognisable titles. And I sold some manga books as well. And these have been hanging around for a while. I keep them down here in this book box. I bought these from the charity shop. I think I paid £1.50 each. They are called Bakuman, and I've got numbers 1, 2 and 3. Those there sold for £14.95 plus postage. So they have hung around a bit, but look, they don't take up too much room really, do they? So I think it was worth the wait. And the final sale is another one from the Poker Picker. We sold a Pokemon Teddy, and this one is Jigglypuff. Now, I sold this one for £8 plus postage. I could have probably squeezed another couple of pounds out of it, but there are a few of these up there. This one doesn't have the tags on it, so I thought let's take £8 while £8 was there. So all in all, you know, I'm glad I did post all that stuff from Friday, because I've got, what, 6 things to post today, but it wasn't like the big hitting weekend I hoped it would be. Either way, I'm going to get inside and pack these up. So all in all, it's been a pretty busy weekend. We've made some nice pickups from the charity shop and Facebook Marketplace, and also a nice number of sales too. So I think my reselling is growing. Everything is scaling up a little bit. I'm picking more stuff up, so I'm selling more stuff, and that means more money's coming in. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. See you guys. Bye-bye. Thanks ever so much for watching the video, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. For those new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.